I had always had a passion for social justice, and after I became a Christian, I really wanted to combine my passion for social justice with my new passion for Christianity and religion. And in Washington, D.C., I found this truly unique ministry that mentored kids starting from when they were 6 years old and then follows them through graduation of high school. We look for the children that are most at risk, that are most at need for an advocate, and then we hand select 7 to 9 children and then follow them to make sure that not only do they graduate, but that they avoid teen pregnancy, that they stay out of the criminal justice system, and that they go on to a career or go on to college. On a weekly basis, I pick each of my children up from school on a different day, and we not only do life together, so that's homework and talking about family and talking about friends and talking about boys, but we also have a different activity that we do every week that's meant to enrich their lives in some capacity. When I first started mentoring the girls, I lived in a suburb of Virginia where I grew up. So I grew up not far outside of Washington, D.C., about 10 miles away. And I was living there because that's where my family was, and that's what I knew and what I was comfortable with. But I realized that there was this great divide to be able to connect with the families that I worked with when I was entering into these impoverished communities during the day, and then at night I was going back home to my safe and clean suburb. So I decided it was the best idea for me to move into Southeast DC, into the community called Anacostia, where I work, and I set up roots there. And I'm within walking distance to each of my girls, living in the neighborhood with them, that I not only became their friends, but I became their neighbors. So my girls, I've had instances where my girls have accidentally lit something on fire in their apartment, and they were able to call me, and I was able just to walk over to their houses and help them get out. I've had times when my kids have been locked out of their houses, and I've been able to take them into my home. So living there has made me what I believe is a true neighbor to people, the way that we're supposed to be neighbors. So I was able to invest in my kids all the more. I get to see them all the more, whether I like it or not. On a Saturday afternoon, I have kids that might be walking past my house on the way to the library. They just knock, want a snack and a glass of water, and so I'm able to invite them in. So it's just made me absolutely closer with them.